Now, a great question I get asked many times is how many times you should go around in a figure eight at the end of a retrieve. Understand that every single retrieve needs to end with a figure eight. I don't care if you're fishing clear water on a bright sunny day and you can see well into the water. If you don't do a figure eight, at some point a giant's going to come up, you're going to miss your chance, and it's going to hurt you. You don't want to be in that situation. He's still angry. This is a bonus fish. I had no idea he was there. This is why you figure eight on every single cast. I had no idea this fish was there until my rod loaded up. Now, how many times should you go around if there's a fish there? As long as the fish is there, keep going. You know, I once run around with a fish on Lake of the Woods about 75 times. The guys I was fishing with told me they were counting that I went around about 75 times. And that fish was engaged for probably 60 of the laps. There were a couple that he moved off to the side, but he was still lying out there looking at my bait going around in a figure eight. And when I was done, I was spent. I just rolled over onto my side and just started sucking air because I was tired. You know, 75 times around a figure eight, you know, it's a lot, but I had to do it because I wanted to catch that muskie. It was a nice fish too, and I ended up not catching him, but I'm glad that I tried. If a muskie flares off, which is a pretty common thing in some of our waters, you know, that they flare off 5-10 feet from the boat, still keep going around in that figure eight, because that muskie may move underneath the boat, he may move off to the side, and he may turn around and look back at your bait. And you don't want to pick your bait out of the water and suddenly have that fish go through at your feet with its mouth open where your bait used to be. You don't want that to happen. So if a fish comes through and he's following my bait in and he flares off, I'll still go around 5 or 10 times because I want to give that fish every opportunity to come back and eat my bait. I'd much rather catch the fish than have a fish story. And we lost sight of him. Kept going around, I don't know, 3 times maybe? Then he went around, and I just stayed with it, and all of a sudden there he was, and he ate it.